Phoenix, it's Pain Management Arizona with Bob Miller.
Good morning. Welcome to Pain Management Arizona. Happy Easter. I am Bob Miller. I'm a licensed massage therapist, neuromuscular trigger point specialist, pain management specialist, and owner of Pain Management Arizona. I have locations in Peoria and in Phoenix. I'm here with you every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. right here on 1100 KFNX, also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. So just search Pain Management Arizona on YouTube or Facebook. You can watch radio. Almost as exciting as watching paint dry or grass grow. And I do specialize in medical massage with trigger point therapy. It's a very gentle, very passive technique to actually get the pain issues to go away, most of the time permanently. It's not just basic massage, it's real lasting pain relief for headaches, back pain, migraine, shoulder pain, hip pain, sciatic pain, numbness, and much more. I do have two locations in the valley. One is in Peoria at about 94th Drive and Thunderbird out in the avenues, just off the 101 freeway at Sonoran Life Solution Counseling Offices. A fabulous place there, a bunch of counseling offices there, and I am the one person there that's different. And also, you can go to Central Phoenix at about 7th Street between Thomas and McDowell at Urban Wellness. Another fantastic place. There's a room there I can use if people don't want to drive all the way out to Peoria. They have meditation classes, yoga classes, and a bunch of healthcare professionals that are not just trying to push pills down your throat. Acupuncture, chiropractic, all sorts of neat stuff there as well. A 1 hour session with me is only $60, which is about half the price of what the big chain massage places are charging for just a basic Swedish massage, which, Swedish massage is good. It feels good. It's good for the body, but it's not going to get rid of the hardcore pain issues or the chronic issues that you're suffering with. Go to painmanagementarizona.com for more information on how to book an appointment at both locations. Or you can go also to illfixyou.com, ILLFIXYOU.com, where you also find stretching charts, ebooks, coupons, discounts, and gift cards. Or just call the phone number to reach me directly if you have questions. That's 541-END-PAIN. 541-END-PAIN gets you to me directly. I can book you an appointment or answer any questions you have. One of the main points I like to try to get across is how serious the pharmaceutical pain management issue has become. The opioid crisis, and they put restrictions on the opioids. There's, people dying every few minutes from opioid overdoses in this country. It's just really out of hand because the opioids and painkillers, they really do not do anything for the problem. All they do is make you not feel the pain. And that's dangerous because your body is giving you pain signals because you're injuring yourself worse. If you have back problems or headaches and certain ways you move makes it hurt worse, it stops you from moving that way. If you're on painkillers, you're going ahead and moving freely thinking, oh, I don't hurt. I can go ahead and do this. But the pain you're normally feeling is muscle tearing, tendon tearing, being strained and all that. And now you're just making the injury much, much worse. And, pain is the body's way of telling you to stop what you're doing because you're injuring yourself. In recent year, opioid pain medications have been severely overprescribed. Patients are not given appropriate warnings about these medications. And it's just really out of hand. The startling fact is recently 80% of all the opioid painkillers produced worldwide have been being consumed by Americans. And America only makes up 5% of the world's population. And we've been eating up 80% of all the world's supply of these powerful painkillers. That's like one kid in the cafeteria eating all the school lunches and leaving one tray for everybody else to share. Most other countries, they wouldn't even dream of giving people these pills to take with them and take it there on their own volition. They tell them you they only give them directly to people when they are in the hospital, major trauma, end of life, something very drastic to even let them have them. And here we're giving them out like candy. I just saw a TV commercial for some new inject yourself medication for migraines. Now, I work with people with migraines all the time. That's one of the ones people tell their friends because I can get rid of migraines. And 98% of the people that come to me, I can actually completely eliminate the migraines by working on the trigger points in the neck and shoulder area that are on the nerves that are causing the pain in your head. I've gone to a seminar, conference, whatever you want to call it, at the Barrows Neurological Institute, sat in a room full of medical doctors, and all they were talking about was medications and dosages and nerve blocks and trigger point injections, which are really bad news for a muscle. And I can get rid of migraines normally in one session, and it it stays. It's gone. The people, they don't keep coming back to me except for other issues they start noticing because now they aren't distracted by the blinding migraines anymore. They notice, "Oh, yeah, my back does hurt or my hip or my shoulder," and then they come back and I can fix those as well. But there's this drug, Emgality. I had to look it up because they were saying, "Oh, 50% reduction in migraines." And they keep switching back and forth in their advertising between saying headaches or migraines. So it's saying for people to get migraines, 4 to 5 times a month, this will 50% reduce their headaches. Or if they have 15 or more headaches per month, so they keep switching it back and forth, playing with words. But I thought it was funny because in their study, it says 28% had their monthly migraine days cut in half or more, compared to 15% who took placebo, which is sugar pills. It's a nothing, type of thing. And so you subtract the 15 from the 28, you got to subtract that because it's people that were given, sugar pills or something that did nothing got the same relief. So that's only 13% of the people actually got relief from this medication. And and then I looked up the price, and it's $575 per month, $6,900 a year. And I'm thinking, wow, you come to my office, 60 bucks, and you probably won't even have to come back for a second appointment. And, spend that money on massages with me, you're gonna get, 2 and a quarter massages per week, and we can fix up all sorts of your problems, but, mainly just come in, I'll get the headaches to actually go away, you won't have to hope you're in that, 13% of the people that, this actually works on after, spending all the money. And plus, massage does not have all the horrible side effects that these drugs have, such as itching, rash, hives, trouble breathing, swollen tongue or mouth, or throat. I mean, it's just terrible, the stuff that they're, trying to make money on. There's so much of greed in this in the pain industry. People are just trying to make the money. It doesn't matter if it's going to cause death or kill you or make you crazy. Who knows what the side effects are, but as long as they're getting their Mercedes payment done, they're okay with it. With come to me, you're going to get a re, great experience. You're going to get the pain to go away. Like I said, headaches, back pain, migraines, hip pain, sciatic pain. Most all of these called chronic ailments are very simply to release. You release the knots in the muscle that are on the nerve, the pain goes away. I think human beings were designed to work on each other manually because the stuff I'm seeing that I'm fixing on people these days is just insane that they've been going through so many years of doctor visits, specialists, neurologists, pain pills for decades. And then they come to me and it's like I get my hands on them. I can start the basic massage to find where the issues are. And it's like, oh, here's where your problem is. Here's the knots in this muscle on this nerve. That's what's causing the pain. Let's get some of these to release. And they instantly feel better. I'm getting really busy. A lot of people responding to the show, a lot of people telling their friends and family after they've come to me about how wonderful it is that they feel that their pain's gone. And again, I do have two locations that I can work on yet. There's one in Peoria at about 94th Drive and Thunderbird at Sonoran Life Solutions, or one at Urban Wellness in Phoenix at 7th Street between Thomas and McDowell. Go check out the website, painmanagementarizona.com. That's Arizona is spelled all the way out, painmanagementarizona.com. For more information, you can actually book right online. You can buy gift certificates electronically that you can send to a friend or family member. Goes right to their email, and then they could just come in. You got it paid for, and you could take credit for being the person that sent them to the person that got rid of their pain for good. And the I just had one lady just canceled an appointment with me. I'd seen her twice for neuropathy. She had numbness in her feet and pain in her feet that was so bad that, some days she couldn't walk. And sometimes when she was walking, it would get so bad that it would cause her to fall. And I did work on her. She had two appointments with me and then sent me a text message just the other day saying, oh, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that Monday appointment because I feel great now. I'm gonna wait a few weeks and then come back again because she had booked a few appointments in advance to make sure she could get in with me. But it only, and with her, it was only 2 sessions. It was really amazing for her because when I was working on her, because if you got pain in the feet, I probably don't even have to work on your feet. I have to work on the leg because that's where the nerves are running through that go to the foot. That's where you got the pinching on the nerve. I got her all set up and I put my hand on her foot and she was amazed. She said, "Wow, I can feel the warmth of your hand in my foot. I hadn't been able to feel anything." And then I did check her foot just to see how the feeling was, and she was just in awe of not having pain and actually being able to feel things in her foot again. That was just really, really great. And I had another young lady, in her early 30s, but she had headaches since she was 8 years old. I mean, severe headaches, and several times a week, and got her fixed up in one session, and she's just feeling great these days. I had another lady; she had a headache all day, every day for 18 years. And she had been seen every kind of doctor, of course, over those 18 years, specialist, neurologist, da 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 da, all the king's horses, all the king's men, and still got the headaches. I worked on her for only a 1-hour session. I left the room, let her get dressed. She opened up the door and her eyes were real big, staring back at me. And I said, "Kind of nice not to have a headache, isn't it?" And she said, "This is so weird. I forgot what it felt like for my head not to hurt." And she was, guess it's been 7 or 8 months ago now, and her headaches have not come back. And yeah, it's just really insane. I do have one of my current guys I'm working with. He can't move his neck. Kind of if you imagine Frankenstein in the old Frankenstein movies with the bolt through his neck, he actually physically turns his upper body and his shoulders to turn his head to be able to look from side to side. When he's talking to you, I mean, I could just see all the muscles in his neck are just flexed because his body's protecting him from pain, because every time he would try to turn his head, he had severe pain. In the first session I worked with him, his pain was completely gone, but he still had a lot of tightness, so we worked on him some more, and, I think I've seen him twice now, and when I saw him, I had just had a 3rd visit with him, and on that 3rd visit, I was noticing when he's standing there, chatting with me about what's going on with him and stuff, his head actually was moving for the first time. The first couple times I saw him, his neck was very stiff when he would talk because, he wouldn't have those natural head gestures of head bobbing up and down or moving side to side a little bit, but now he's doing that. And I actually have him back to where he has almost full range of motion, but he's still trying to get past the fear because our body is automatically instinctually tightening things and not letting things move when your body thinks it's going to hurt. And so he's getting past that. But he's got full range of motion, and he told me when I just saw him the other day is he went ahead and bought the motorcycle that he's had his eye on wanting to buy for several years now, but didn't wanna buy it because he didn't think he could ride with the neck pain he had, and being able you gotta definitely have your head on a swivel when you're riding a motorcycle, watch out for everybody. But he says after those 2 sessions with me, he went ahead and, made the plunge and got the motorcycle. And there was another lady. She has had migraines for 35 years. She remembers when they started was when she was 11 years old and was in a car that was in an accident, and her head went through the windshield. And the doctors, she told me all the doctors, they've been, checking her head to see what's wrong with her head with these problems. And I fixed it up by addressing the neck, the muscles in the neck, and I don't can't understand why the doctors couldn't put 2 and 2 together to figure that one out. It's pretty basic. If your head has a major trauma, slams into something, your neck has just had a major trauma as well, and when a muscle gets trauma, it gets knots. It gets fibers get stuck, you get knots, you get blood flow stops in areas, you get little swollen little pockets of blood, little clusters of those that are pushing against the nerve that goes running up into the head. Boom, you got the headaches. I fixed her up, no problem as well. Like I said, there's just so many things. Hip pain. I've had people that suffered with major hip pain. They're told they have sciatica, but they don't have a bulging disc or a herniated disc. So that is not sciatica. It's piriformis syndrome. It's a muscle under your gluteus maximus. Boom, we get that taken out. The hip pain goes away. The leg pain goes away. The pain that travels down the back of the leg goes away. So many of these issues are very simple. I have had several people that have had chest pains. I've had twice this month. I had somebody come in that actually had already gone to the ER because of their chest pains. Don't get me wrong. If you're having chest pains, seek medical attention. But both of these ladies, they had gone to the ER. They did EKG. They did all the tests on them and showed there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong, nothing we're finding that could be causing chest pains. Me, I know what that is. I know it's actually muscles in your back between your shoulder blade and your spine. There's muscles that are on the nerves that run around to the chest. And so if something back there gets pinched, you're going to feel it in your chest. Even though the problem's in your back, you feel the pain in your chest. Just like if the problem's in your neck, you feel the pain in your head. The problem's in your glutes, you're going to feel it in your hip. Problem in your leg, you're going to feel it or not feel it in your foot. There's That's one of my reasons I specialize in medical massage. I mean, I don't just think outside the box, I throw the box away. I don't go off of what other people have said, this works, that works. I go off of what I have discovered works. This system I use is basically taking the best little parts of everything else I've studied. I've studied acupuncture, acupressure, shiatsu, Thai massage, lomi, everything. And I absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely my own. And this medical massage technique, neuromuscular trigger point technique works. It's very gentle, very passive, and very affordable. I'm not greedy like the big pharma or big all the medical stuff. I only charge $60 an hour. If you go to those fast food places of massage, as I call them, MV Elements, Hand and Stone, those places, I've worked in those places, and they're charging you $100 an hour for stuff. I used to actually get in trouble at those places with the management because somebody would come in and they would talk them into upgrading to a hot stone massage for an extra $20. And the person would come into the room and say, "Yeah, I get headaches and I have back pain." And I would tell them, "Well, you booked a hot stone massage, so it's really going to waste about half our time because I've got to rub these hot stones on you enough so you feel like you got your money's worth. If you want to forget about the hot stones, I can make your headaches go away, can make your back pain go away." And so they'd end up, getting upset with me because I talked them out of an upgrade, which, yeah, a small part of that money I would have got too, but I'm more concerned with getting the person's pain to go away because I know how to and I know I can. I don't tell people I might be able to help. I can tell people with confidence now, I can make your back pain go away. I can make your migraines go away. I can make your headaches go away because 98% of the people that I work on, I can get this stuff to go away very easily, very simply, most of the time in one session. And again, it's only $60 per hour. I do have coupons and specials and discounts on my website if you'll look for them as well. Go to I'llFixYou.com. That's ILLFIXYOU. Call me at 541-END-PAIN. Write that number down. 541-END-PAIN. I am here in Arizona, obviously. It's not a normal area code, but we don't pay long distance fees anymore with cell phones. So 541-END-PAIN. Go to I'llFixYou.com or just go to painmanagementarizona.com. That's another easy way to find out information. Tell a friend if you know anybody who suffers with migraines, back pain, shoulder pain, hip pain, neuropathy in the feet, trouble walking. Well, anybody you know, the family members they're walking with a limp all the time. I can really help, and I really enjoy helping people get rid of these pains. And yeah, there was another lady that had come in just the one time. And when she came in, she had a current migraine that she was suffering with. She could not even open her left eye. Her migraine was so bad. She was sitting there holding her, and she told me, "I can't even open this left eye because the light just hurts so bad." And halfway through the session, I told her, I said, I bet your migraine's already gone. And she says, "Yeah, I feel great." And when we finished up, she got up and she just had this big smile on her face. That's just so rewarding. She was happy. She could go. She was a student. I did a 6:30 a.m. appointment. I went in special just for her so she could get worked on before she had to go to class. And she just felt amazing. And I feel amazing being able to help people. But again, show's almost over. Want to give you my contact information one more time. Go to Pain Management Arizona. That's the name of the show. That's the name of the YouTube channel. That's the name of the Facebook page. PainManagementArizona.com. Get all the information on how to book an appointment. Call me directly with questions at 541-END-PAIN. Again, that's 541-END-PAIN. Easy number to remember. If you just write down 541, you'll probably remember END-PAIN. And do remember to drink lots of water, a minimum of half your body weight in ounces, even more if you're going out in the heat we're getting now. It's getting nice and toasty warm. Got to stay hydrated to keep your muscles healthy. And stretches, do stretches. That helps keep the body loosened up so it doesn't get knotted up as well. Again, painmanagementarizona.com. Find it on the internet or call 541-M-PAIN to book an appointment. Hope to see you soon and get your pain to go away. And have a great rest of your Easter Sunday. Bye-bye, everybody.
The information and opinions you hear on this radio show are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of KFNX, its affiliates, management, or advertisers. Visit us